They have the opportunity to respond on map 2 of this grand final. Katowice, are you ready?
Come one, come all, welcome to the Donk Show. 12 on the trot for Spirit on this very map. FaZe must break that streak on their home turf if they want to level the series. A B-pop at the ready and out of position right now are FaZe. The sight will be foregone. Smokes, flashes fly through the sky and Frozen can't connect the dots.
Oh, he's giving it a good go, but he's lost one already. Brokey cut down out of the round. Magic's to punch in the code. The round shortened. Rob still can't seem to find the head of Zontix. He's miraculously still standing. And FaZe find one. Donk down on bench. Is there a retake on the cards? Here on Karrigan, headshot from Rain. Back from Chopper. They have Kitchen, but Rain, he's got the headshot. Chopper, the last to fall. And FaZe clan.
All right. It's all about the conversion now.
Yanka was talking all about it. They have these opportunities. That's one.
And this is the thing, you're the more experienced unit. You should be making the most of this, but remember that bomb goes down. Important for Rain to have a couple of tidy kills there, and his counterpart, Brokey, went down in the early stages. It's time for the two of them to live up to that big game moniker as Donk shots.
Flabbergasted.
And Frozen, it's time for him to earn his stripes in that FaZe jersey.
This second round says one thing. It says we back our aim over yours. Who needs nades when you can have headshots?
Yeah, well, FaZe know it's likely coming. You can see how heavily they've invested into rifles as well. It's just Brokey operating on the noob tube. It's swinging out mid. Chopper, I think, window smoke. Let me investigate.
Donk clearing. Brokey unable to convert the second pump of the alligator. Audible dismount. Smoke played ahead of it. Does Donk? He's been punished. As Rain stands his ground on the A site. Oh, from Rain. You don't want him to wake up in this grand final if you're a Spirit fan.
Just ask Mounds.
Yeah, legacy performance from Rain to get them here.
Oh, Magic's and Zontix maybe just hoping to find a bit of damage. There's still 50 seconds left on the clock as their opportunities are now being restricted by Frozen. Didn't have the best of showings defending that upper bomb side. Highlighted by the desk just how that fog of war was an issue. Frozen timing just against him here as the two have been able to pair up. Rain has pivoted into more of a passive position. 30 seconds now. Bomb to be scooped.
Is there more for Rain? He has Robs for the crossfire. Swings out. Perfect timing. Robs will spray them down. A triple total. That's the conversion.
And an easy one now. So making the most of their hard work is FaZe. Putting Team Spirit in the most difficult of situations going forward.
Dedication. But yeah, second one from Rain, that was the twist of the knife. That was the end of the round. You can see Rob's just cleaning house for the close, and wow.
Oh, okay.
This is when you get tested, when it's not all going your way. How do you respond?
Well, we thought there would be no issue, especially after map number 1. Now he cops a nade. And a molly.
And a bullet. It's Karrigan to best him. Now, Karrigan taking down Donk is particularly impressive. Almost double Donk's age.
They're still coming your way, Karrigan.
Yeah, he's happy. He'll collect, supported now by Frozen. HE at the doorstep. They have the incendiary. Karrigan goes looking for trouble. It's a deagle, no bullets, but all fine. Juggled back to the healthy Brokey.
Come on now, Brokey.
He got greedy.
He did indeed. Zontix. No slouch either. How much more damage can they inflict?
You have to get past Frozen. Just turret. Tapping away to secure this 3-0. There it is. Frozen's on line 2.
Should have been an easy one. He'll take those. Needed to help build the confidence.
Precisely.
But these first two maps, Nuke and Mirage, they were the same maps they played in the group stage for that seeding game, where Spirit were able to pick it up 2-0. Mirage fell in the favor of Spirit, 13-10. So FaZe came close, making a dent in towards those double digits. Might be feeling confident moving into this as the second map of the series. They have to really come online with some of their more classic plays, ROPS clutches, lighter investments, pulling rounds out of their arse.
And you talked about that Mirage win streak out of Spirit. Well, you know, FaZe are all too familiar with what that means. They've had plenty of maps they've had dominant periods on, but puts you under the microscope. It makes teams look a little closer as to what's working and why.
It'd be interesting to follow along in the camps to see if we see more donk frustrations, as headsets are off, so we will have to mind our P's and Q's. These are the scenarios where FaZe have a lot more experience, just sitting, chilling, taking a deep breath. For Spirit, on the other hand, who have apparently been so nonchalant about the whole situation, crowd stage, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. You have to make sure that you keep your focus. Rain's having some mouse issues by the looks of things.
That's not what you want to see.
Very clear who the fan favorite is in the Spodek, or the Spodonk, I think it's been renamed to.
Yeah, if he keeps that up, I wouldn't be surprised.
Good energy in here this year, Katowice.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic. I can't see an empty seat right now for this grand final. Everyone gathered to bear witness. The new champion. FaZe 2022 champions.
Yeah, Rain, while he's got that headset off, I'm sure he's thinking about redemption. A chance where he could actually lift that trophy. Didn't get the opportunity in 2022.
Carrier God, Carrier Goat is definitely a fan favorite, and I think he's a big reason for it. And some omissions in this playoff. But not Spirit and not FaZe Clan.
Yeah, big names like Vitality, Astralis, not even making it close.
Well, that's impressive. Some craftsmanship in the crowd.
No beer snakes in the Spodek.
That's true. It hasn't spread. Could run and gun, I think is what they were just missing there. And you saw it. I'm still thinking about that ramp exchange where the smoke was thrown out by Rain. Donk Brain, he's like, okay, well, what is he not expecting? Me to try and push before the plume. Rain does, and that's just the first time that doesn't work for Donk. You could see immediately his frustration started to bubble to the surface. And if these kind of players, if FaZe Clan can get a read as to his preferences, maybe they can control him. Wow, art as well. Everyone, arts and crafts throughout the arena.
Even got the sun in the Spodek.
One way to get the vitamin D and still make all 5 maps of this a best of 5. Man, imagine we get 5 maps.
This could be juicy, especially if we get more of the counter strike like we had on map number 1. Clutches, multi-kills, Donk sanity.
Just a reminder, if you've tuned in and wondering what's going on, we're just waiting on a technical issue. I think some hardware is malfunctioning.
Well, headset's back on. That's always a good sign.
He's given the nod.
Definitely a new mouse. It was just a white one. Now it's black. So changing peripherals and
mid-grand final.
And just with the start of this one where Rain found some impact to silence them on the force, but we'll have to see if that plagues him. Now, if someone isn't going to get flustered by a change of mouse, I would say that Rain might be that name.
Yeah, but there's a lot of players that would really get under your skin, get into your head. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back in business. Let's get this going.
Map 2, first gun round. What's the tone from Chopper? Top cat smoke. Molly towards Con, feigning some of this mid-pressure. Speaking of pressure, they want to send it over towards B. Frozen actually let off the leash.
Vying for control of apps, it's Zontix and Donk. This young duo, double swing, immediate deletion. And he's got his knife out. He wanted to try and punish, take the gap. It's delayed by the incendiary. Brokey and Carrigan immediately get their feckles up in preparation for pace.
So much pressure they applied and forced out Util as well as the rotation. So job done, Donk knows it. And Carrigan searching elsewhere, finds Chopper, not ready for that.
What an equalizer.
They headed to B, yes they do.
Yeah, Brokey's missed his first opportunity, won't get more of those.
Carrigan!
He's still hitting shots. Brought down by Shiro. Brokey aware, he got him low. Onto Zontix.
Look at Magix.
And he's holding for this angle. What a shot from Zontix. Magic's coming in from behind. Rain, unawares. Bullet to the back of his head. Puts it all onto Robs. Freedom to plant. His first gun round. Statement of intent from Spirit. Despite Carrigan's heroics.
I don't know about going for this. Look at the finances. If he saves this, they could drop. They can have a much better looking buy round. Robs is going fishing right now. And you say Carrigan's heroics. Brokey has to hit one of those. Slow start for him on map number 2, 0 and 4. The problems with Rain's mouse, if that does slow him down as well, the Norwegian. Necessary as they're pushing into Robs right now. How many can he take with him? There's the first. Oh, removed on the second. And Robs can't take them all with him. Shiro will pick up the AWP. That is a nice little collection for the sniper to take forward in this matchup. A sea of blue.
Dreams and nightmares. And the self-professed inevitability that is Donk and his squad, Team Spirit, finding their round. And here he is. You can see this one from his POV. Just too comfortable. And the B site lost on that first gun round.
Decent damage being done by Robs to keep the economy of Spirit right where FaZe wants it. They had enough in the residuals to be able to get a full buy out of their own. Brokey will be afforded an AWP yet again, so both teams with their snipers equipped. Only 2 incendiaries, a handful of smokes for FaZe to try and find their openings. And love for the polls, good to see Ents on the stage, a call for the first time since 2016. Couldn't go further than the quarters. Top cat smoke again. Ramp aggression. You can see a difference in setup. Brokey's not fighting mid through window or con. He's playing it from A for a fast cat scale. And if they search a ramp, the bomb's here on its own.
On the back of Donk. Chopper makes the first move. Fires off some warning shots. His presence noted.
And nothing coming back the other way. So it tells you they are playing off middle until Frozen limps out one of his own. So smoke to connect her to stall the mid-aggress. Something for Brokey to work around.
A lick of damage. Who draws first blood? It's Donk. Chopper cut down. Brokey on the reposition. Frozen activates as well. An opportunity obscured by the smoke. Is Shiro anticipating this re-aggress? Frozen, oh, spots him. It's up against the AWP. Who wins this duel? Magic's pressuring as well. It's Shiro, good for it.
But look at this. The bombs drop back. Donk's taking space towards B. This fight in middle has drawn so much attention. Karrigan's given up the side. The short player, Frozen's dead. He's going to try and rotate in time. 20 seconds.
It's all on Karrigan. Just about made it through the window of opportunity. Oh no, Karrigan can't get it done. And Magix is here to catch the rotations. Okay, Magix down through the portal, finish it off. And Spirit back to their winning ways with some consecutive.
Oh, that was dangerous. Donk gets that opening pick over towards A-Ramp onto Robs. Brokey did find some impact. 2 kills from him on the AWP, so we've been asking for it from the Latvian. Not enough, and they didn't commit to the site. FaZe, they bit. As Donk, procedural on the clears. This was an awkward duel. Frozen so committed, no support available. Thought it was definitely going to be that A play. But as they reroute, being juked again. FaZe clan, and they're the ones who have to stomach a bit of an eco. Brokey did some hard work there. They needed more from the other members of FaZe. Another opener for Donk.
He's going through his routine.
It's Clobber in time.
Just a sea of flame.
I heard that.
No safe haven for Rain. Donk farming him up. One by one, they fall. The site is theirs.
You know, I'd have problems with it if it was only doing it against the ecos, but the fact he's doing it against, well, no matter what they're equipped with, he can hake them all.
Yeah, there are no words that seem to adequately and appropriately express just how absurd the arrival of Donk is to the world of Counter-Strike.
Frozen and Rops not putting their names on the altar. Gonna hold on to what they've invested, which is very, very little. Loss bonus into the next at 2,400. So it's going to be light on in that investment department. 4.1 for Rops. He will be able to get out of Silence Step 4 with the Kevlar, but then the U2, it's going to be missing. So limits the options for Karrigan to call as openings for the CT side, as well as the ability to block. And a tactical timeout called, as we will go through the eco bash.
Yeah.
Always lovely to have, but just the easiest of kills you'll find.
But a timeout called by Katowice champion himself. Neo.
When looked at the last gun round they played, Alex, it was a bit more passive, right? They were trying to set the tone over towards A-Ramp with an aggressive stack from Rain and Rops, take that territory. They weren't fighting for that mid control. This time they do not have the Brokey AWP. Karrigan has brought out the AUG to try and give himself the ability at range, and maybe he feels a little bit flustered after that fight where he jumped out of market in towards the B duel and used a few too many bullets not to connect the dots. Spirit go for a pace change themselves. They have everything they want and more. Insta window, can't smoke. Again, Chopper. Dissuading middle. This time he's gone for a deeper molly. That's to help Magix get this control. You can see if anybody jumped out towards underpass, they would have been fully committed towards that fight. And they are really bullying Karrigan, aren't they?
He's whipped out the AUG for this exact engagement. Is Donk going to be able to best him? With Karrigan's eye pressed to the scope, the barrel betrays Donk. Now the information flows only one way, and it's Karrigan's day onto Donk. Oh, Zontix's nade actually finds him. Just as he tried to drop the defensive smoke, if they find Frozen, it's awkward. He can't do it. And it just builds beautifully into Spirit's round. Karrigan got the opening, but look how quickly the FaZe pieces fall.
It's just rough. You've got Donk going up against Karrigan on this head-to-head, and Karrigan gets the better of him. You need more from Frozen there. It's a difficult position. Sure, the rotation is on the way. And right now, so is the hunt. Jumper's already looking for Rops and Rain. He knows where they reside, or at least has a pretty rough idea. Rain might get the jump on him here if he continues to clear. Chopper will be below the crosshair.
Oh, it's a hard adjustment.
Yeah, he does get the better of him. I don't think anybody else from Team Spirit need to chase this down. 2,900, we can get 2 dropped M4s. That's if FaZe want to buy again, but this is some of the issues. They're not going to have as many gun rounds to work with in an MR12, and you're not going to have full buys if you continue to drop weapons. It'll be lacking utility again, which once more, sure, it's great to have the guns, but you need the smokes to slow them down. You need the mollies to try and take some space. The nade back from Zontix was great, perfectly placed, and even the follow-up. Shiro ready for that rotation, and yeah, frustrations for Frozen, but they will buy again. Rops and Rain dropping the guns, no weapons for them. Karrigan needed the AUG to best Donk in the previous. They've also even tried putting Frozen up there aggressively. They might need to try and fight for this mid control. And they are, so Team Spirit hear all of this. Molly, mid-box, nades back, flashes over. We'll just sit back. We'll allow you to limp through all of these nades. We don't even need to take the fight just yet.
Frozen on the reload. Was exposed. Namoli now behind the boxes, keeps the options limited.
But I don't mind this from Spirit at all. Take a look at all their util that they still have remaining. 3 smokes, 5 mollies, flashes, and Zontix having a search out apps has been obscured for now. Fight towards middle.
Yeah, Frozen and Robs tested, and this time they pass with flying colors.
That's what you need.
Shut down. Returns us to an equilibrium 4-4. Zontix alone up against the whole FaZe squad. And Rain caught investigating towards the ramp. Brokey needs to find the response and will. But taking some active engagements there. And Frozen and Rob's names we need to be saying a whole lot more of if they want to equalize this to a 1-1 grand final.
Yeah, I love that round. We get the highlight of the smoke heading over towards Palace, then the push still following through middle. Trying to come out relatively dry was Spirit. Gonna have to win another one of those and maybe even one more consecutively for FaZe if they want to even try and break this money for Team Spirit. But as they win rounds, the loss bonus builds if the bomb goes down, if guns get saved. So it's still going to be very difficult for FaZe to take control of this first half of play. That's the first time we've seen them fight for mid in that fashion. Spirit, we're feeling comfy. T-side, 4 rounds, all good. They still have a full buy. No AWP for Shiro, however. And that was a choice. He still has 5K left in the bank. Similar opening. Top mid smoke. No insta window this time. Chopper through the paces. Nades. Rattled. Brokey down to 21.
They tried that last round. This
and
time
look what they returned to immediately. Nade mid, fake it, send straight back over towards A and go for a set piece. And right now they're still investigating short phase. You've got 1 B apps, you've got 2 short. It's only going to be the likes of Rain and that shattered Brokey to defend this A site.
Yeah, and that re-smoke window, it sells it even more. Now they come. A barrage of nades. Don't forget Brokey. He's been naded down. A single bullet will finish him. They're mollying his position. Stands his ground. Still connects on the AWP. Cut down by Shiro into the site. It's Rain through the smoke. A tornado of bullets hailing down onto Spirit. And Chopper in the clutch. Finds the first of an impossible task. Frozen stands. Need one from Rain. It's all him. Quad kill. New mouse. No problem. He's still here.
Hey, he's finding himself, isn't he? Very, very important player to have online. We know he's a big game player. Major MVP, Rain. And this is crazy. The transfer, the double through the smoke. You'd love to see it. Beautiful work from the vet. And really have to credit Brokey there, was under so much pressure. He took the nade damage early, repositions towards CT. He plays ahead of the execute. A lot of other AWPers would have shied away. They would have played behind the smoke, said, boys, I can't fight, I'm too low. Went towards that firebox, even delivered a kill.
Admirable. And it was just those two. They had to be the first names in the feed for FaZe.
And I said it wouldn't just be one round, it would be a couple consecutive needed to break the bank of Spirit. So they have been able to drop weapons across. There are 2 Galils in the mix, but still, as far as it goes, this is a full buy for Spirit. They get another crack.
Chopper flashed off by Rain. Brokey constructs a gap, a sight line towards the top of middle. Frozen directed a boost of his own design, just on the off angle. The calm before the storm once more.
Curious right now to see if they try and lob out these smokes and then let Magic's work through the underpass. Traditionally, if you go for an AX, it's going to draw your connector player, but with the CT setup we can see, they've hedged towards short. So 2 players short, 2 over towards A, Brokey with the AWP and market. Here comes the util.
Donk going head hunting. Rain will start to go into the line of fire, still nails the headshot, wins the head-to-head with Donk. 4 versus 4, all to play for. The bomb on Shiro, Shopper's joining him, Zontic's towards the Palace position, Magic's this lurker, now trying to puff up his chest mid.
We're going to have a 2v4 here on A.
Oh, it's Frozen, good for it, mid no longer a threat. Shiro has found Rain, but will they find Robs? He's very low HP. This could go horribly wrong for FaZe. If Robs leaves this round empty-handed, and he won't. Finding Chopper, wallbang, trying to suppress him, brought him low. Shiro will finish the job. They know where they both are. 15 and counting. Brokey has to nail this shot. Brokey has to nail this shot, and he does!
Stressful. Drawn out there in the mid-round. Rain on to Donk, important head-to-head, something to highlight. But not battered and bruised. FaZe managed to eke together 3 consecutive rounds. One where 4 survived, one where 2 survived, and now one where Brokey wins out the 1v1. Zontic's in transition, difficult for him. And the crowd loves seeing a flustered Donk. I'll tell you what they love more, a celebrating Carrigan. 3rd tactical timeout called within the first half of Spirit.
What does that mean?
Ali's not happy with 4, that's what that tells me. FaZe have had to do this the hard way. 3 consecutive gun rounds to eventually break Spirit, who didn't back down, they didn't make it easy, they kept the rounds close, and they know that the finances aren't flourishing for FaZe just yet. With 2 rounds left in this first half of play, they've opted for the safer of the options and swinging out mid. Robs will oblige. Up and down looking for space.
He welcomes the challenge. Brokey has been flashed off the angle. It's hard to track multiple targets, but it's Brokey racking them up. Evasive maneuvers from Brokey, a single bullet from that deagle.
Donk looking human in this one as well. Sure, he's found a couple of nice openings, but just kept to 6 kills so far. Nuke, we couldn't stop saying his name. It was multi-kill after multi-kill. As this one will just fizzle out. Magic's and Zontic's. X is at the end of the name. X is about to be on the eyes. Don't want to give up too many more casualties if you're FaZe in this. You need to keep up at least 3, Alex, because you might need to drop guns in the next.
Yeah, Magic's done a lot with this deagle. And not shying away from the engagement. On your head!
But Brokey's here as well. Now up to 8 kills. Sure, 3 of those just came against a right investment, but if he starts finding confidence, Rain is on form. We've already seen Robs clutching. Carrigan's had some very important rounds, and Frozen, he just needs to get his necessary kills. FaZe are almost firing on all cylinders. This is the big stage. This is where they do their best work. Final round, first half, map 2.
Could it be 8? Spirit haven't lost Mirage in some time.
12 on the drop.
This could be a wake-up call. FaZe the ones knocking.
Looking to exploit B again here.
It worked for them consistently, but Carrigan knows that. They've sent Brokey there to start. The early warning system. Window smoke from Chopper to imply multiple bodies.
Broky hasn't moved.
They're coming for him. Chopper coming up short side as well. Missed shots. Donk already has taken down Carrigan. Frozen needs to deliver. He's already found one. Broky into the site. What can you do? Hard shot to hit. It's Donk with an impactful double. To leave with 5. Bomb now to be planted. Zontix gets it done.
Bomb has been planted.
Rain has the potential to have another impactful round. He strafes into Donk. They can't get past him. A triple kill to secure it off the back of the timeout. Frozen caught off. Magix delivers. And there's nothing here. Nothing for Rox. Donk has got it. It's a quad kill. Finds his footing on the second map of this grand final. Is 7-5 as FaZe look to return the favor. Map 2, best of 5, Intel Extreme Masters Katowice. We are live and direct from Katowice, Poland, looking to crown a champ here this Sunday. Second half of our second map. Team Spirit have 5 to work with as they move to the CT side. FaZe now take to the attack. Carrigan calling the shots. Crowd favorite, looking to equalize with a map win on their opponent's pick.
They execute. Here it comes.
They've got the people here. Shiro, Donk. Sharp shooters, good flashes. Brokey's a dead man, and just like that, Donk delivers! Shiro puts the cherry on top. A heist of a round, immediately FaZe sent back to spawn.
What makes that feel good is like not how clean the round was, but the fact that you've called 3 players in A, and this is the execute that you are prepared for. This is perfect. You love this. And not only does this feel Chopper with confidence that they've called a perfect pistol, Donk, where he picked up in the last half, in the last round with 4 kills, just grabs another 3. No plant, no Galils. You make it so much easier for yourself on the CT side if you could stop that bomb going down, that extra cash injection of $800. Means you don't have to prioritize rifles. You can get the util out, you can get these SMGs. Chopper is just rocking a pair of dual Berettas. They only have 1 M4, and that's in the hands of Donks. They're about to farm up some FaZe players. Still trying to will FaZe into victory, the Katowice crowd.
That'd be one hell of a rude shock if they were brave enough.
Come on, Donk, jump out.
Yeah. See how that goes for FaZe.
Shiro.
Yeah, it could be even better if you get it with an SMG. Spots out the toes of Brokey.
You can tell Donk just wants to jump into the den. Rerouting. These rounds, as much as we just see the time tick down and the pistol's not finding an awful lot, soak out that util. Only 2 smokes, a flash, and an incendiary remain. That'll all need to be reinvested in. Kills, a plant, or dare to dream FaZe, because with only 35 seconds, I don't think that's a possibility.
And although there's 3 of them, avoiding the MP9s would be a bonus. Rain cut down by Shiro's. It's Donk on the rifle here for at least 2. And he'll find 3. So same as the pistol. Suddenly, Donk catapulted up to 16 total.
All right, well, these next few are about to be the ones that come with impact. Rain voiced his concerns in that first half of play. Some extremely impactful rounds over towards the A bomb site to stunt Spirit, but we find ourselves tied at 7-7, and with those SMGs in the mix, Shiro getting the upgrade into the AWP. Chopper will take the SMG. We'll start 3 towards A, 1 window of Shiro, mollying behind the mid box, stalling out this mid progress, and Zontix to contribute from short. So B left open for now as Shiro rotates over, spamming through, tagged up Carrigan, looking for this space. They want to get his team into a mid-round. Allow Brokey, Rops, and Frozen, the young guns, to play out these 3v3s, 2v2s. That's where they can do some of their best work, but you need to make an incision first. Lots of util expended for FaZe just to get this mid control. Molly's going to make things hot under the collar as they go for the window boost. Rops up. Oh, Nade could ruin the day.
Rops' reaction to this. Donk's not ready for it. Rops will tame the spray. Spots another. Rops has come to play. No mid-round, no casualties. Poor Shiro and Magix.
Does he go overlooked?
That's a possibility. Worrying about ramp.
This can pack a punch.
Could deny it. Oh, Carrigan, he gets the bomb down, but now Magix has lost the element of surprise. With the low HP, Rain is brave. That nade's got his name all over it. He finds Frozen. Could have been something for Shiro, but he's not going anywhere near that A-bomb site.
Hasn't fired a shot yet, so they don't even know that it's equipped. FaZe also need to hold on to these rifles, so I don't know how far they would like to push the issue in the pursuit of removing Shiro's purchase. But that right there, timing and Counter-Strike, it's a cruel mistress. Donk just felt that the hard way. Rops avoids disaster by mere moments, and he becomes the hero for FaZe to secure their 8th. The molly below window, I think it makes them think they're ahead of that boost, right? They were able to segregate and stall that out, but that was a fallacy. As here it is, the clear. Thank you very much, says Rops. I'll take 2 for the troubles. Magic's spanner in the works. And Rain doing his own stunts. But yeah, you can see Zontix asking the question. Again, behind the saved orb. So, same buy. We go again.
Same buy. Will it be a different result?
Yeah, look how confident Donk is.
Unfazed as he finds the first, tracking Carrigan through smoke, flashes. Precise on his M4.
He found the solution immediately, says we can't be giving up that mid space, and he just stood tall. Almost out like a sore thumb. Finds the first, gets away, number advantage. Carrigan having to move the pieces from the grave now. Look at this ramp surge. Info play from Spirit.
Oh, we're not ready for the boost. Frozen's been caught off guard by that, but topples it. Gets them to dismount. Forced forward by the Flame. Two of them standing in the open. No response from Frozen. It does put one onto Donk. Puts him low.
Have to know this is coming.
Robs applying so much pressure, but the nade is good. And now the wide swing from Zontix falls flat. Donk beneath him. Lead big is Brokey. Still one from Magix on the MP9. How's he got two? Round defining from Magix. Just gets under FaZe's skin, under their fingernails.
And look where Chopper's gotten off to. That ramp push I highlighted about 20 seconds ago. It's coming to fruition. So they know that Frozen cannot be coming through the B apartments now. That allows Magix to train towards short. Frozen doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. The silenced M4 makes things very awkward, and this one is done. 20 seconds left. He's even going to give it a go.
He's not so sure. Frozen packs it up.
Shiro doesn't even need to do anything with the AWP. Just his mere existence alone is apparently enough, as you really have to look at how jarring that was over towards short. They were able to stall out fighting together. The response from Donk, taking an aggressive stance in middle, knowing they can't just give up that real estate for free. So a response as we trade rounds and Spirit back into winning ways on the CT side. So here it is. Yeah, the flash. So Carrigan ahead of it. Brokey with a leap of faith. And Magix with a, whoa. Yeah, pound for pound, that MP9, it packs a punch. Oh, FaZe, they have bought in. It's gonna be a difficult round for them to fight with. Lots of util towards mid again to draw the attention, but once more, Spirit have plenty of bodies towards this A bomb site.
Carrigan spotted out. Chopper.
Magix though.
Takes the call. Should be Magix. The flash timing works well, but here is Donk again. Nearly gets Robs as well. Shiro will finish it off. It should be fine. Brokey caught. Chopper aggressing. And only Rain's Tech 9. So reactive, so immediate. Spirit attending to the gap.
Felt like they were ahead of the play anyway, just by having the player up on the balcony. As soon as Carrigan sees one individual jump spotting towards CT, he thinks it's a retake setup. And there was also pressure, aggressive middle onto Rain. So at that point, you think they're doing an all-in mid control. They just had more pieces than I think FaZe were accounting for, and the wind has definitely been taken out of the sails now. So it's felt back and forth, but the opportunity for Spirit to extend this lead. Second timeout, Neo on the mic. Money not there for a buy. Now, if we reflect back on Nuke, they were able to win a round with an investment which will look quite similar to the one you're seeing take shape on the right-hand side of your screen. But Halley issuing his orders as well. Look out for these Deagles. Look out for this lighter buy.
And there's no team quite like FaZe Clan of pulling these rounds out of their hat.
Five smokes, so they can throw something standard towards middle, maybe make Spirit question exactly what the purchases are looking like on the other side.
$28,000 investment versus 5.
And a standard CT setup coming into play. So not playing in the side or CT as Spirit, you can see Chopper playing from over towards connector, clearing out middle. Don's confidence surging. At one point, when we mentioned his name, he only had 6 frags. Now he's up to 19 as the smokes leave spawn late. Window and Cat once more. They are just going to stand and fight. So they've denied the mid-box cross. They want to make their presence known top mid. Window smoke available, connector again. 2 through the underpass. The window boosters worked before and on this very stage.
Oh, Donk knows. That's a sound cue. That's still a frag. He's ready for the potential for Rocks close. Backs away. Wise to their tricks. It's Zontic short. Donk, the gatekeeper of jungle, has been smoked off. Shiro, hard shot to hit. It's frozen on the staircase. Chopper unloading his magazine. It invites Robs in for a frag. Hold on. Zontix, he needs to get away. They have the man advantage. A good shot from Frozen. A bomb plant would be welcome, but yeah, he's been punished for trying it. And there we have it. Well handled. Zontix gets himself 3 necessary frags to extend their lead on their map pick.
Got a little bit scary for a moment, didn't it? But well handled from Spirit, and they feel like they're in control. Map number 2. This streak, remember, 12 on the trot from this Spirit team on their home map. Really making a mark on Mirage. This will be 13, and this will put them up 2-0 in the best of 5. Just 1 map away with Overpass up next.
Yeah, you heard Maniac on the desk. His prediction involving Spirit winning 1 of the first 2. Well, how about both of them?
They missed the... Oh, no, they didn't. Never mind.
Look at this, though. That's brave from Rain. He's taking some space. Zontic spam.
I don't think Rain has a kill in the second half yet.
That can change in an instant. Smoke towards the window. Smoke. Key word for this mid-exchange. First fades. Rain investigates. Deploys another. Deeper. This duo partnered up with Frozen. It's Donk on the other side of that smoke. Zontix is called mid-clear. Oh, and it's Donk. Kept honest. Frozen gets the trade.
Good nade.
Wow. Carrigan's ears are ringing. It's Brokey hitting shots. Zontix kept humble. Just the one. Magic still adjusts on Sandwich. A clutch for Frozen, perhaps. He can hold on. Inject some confidence into the FaZe ranks. He's going for the plant safe.
There's a nade. Shiro has a HE.
Hasn't gone for it. David Sanansky with 3 in the round. Filling the boots of Twists on the grand final stage. He dances with Shiro, closing the gap. Dancing around towards Firebox, spots him out, needs the mag. Shiro versus Frozen, and it's Shiro who prevails! Saves their hide. That could have been a whole lot of confidence for FaZe. Instead, it's 11 for Spirit.
And if we're looking at the DNA of FaZe, that's the type of round that they have to win. That is where you turn to the players to be able to pull off these 1v2 situations. But Frozen not able to do it, and Magic's again. That Joker, that unknown entity activating late, and Spirit playing this AWP of Shiro over towards B quite often. It's allowing so many riflers to deal with middle, whether it's short, window, connector. And Frozen's frustrations really needed that one, and you can see he knows it.
Yeah, timeout taken. Understandably, just have 30 seconds. Cool yourself off.
Look, we know that comparisons are the thief of joy, but Twist is the type of player that in these big games has these big moments that can change the course of a map, and Frozen is replacing exactly that. That clutch, we could be having a different conversation. Not being able to pull it off now. Spirit just need 2 more rounds. This was to level the series 1-1. FaZe, you gotta dig deep. Well, this run of the Dark Horse, it is the year of the Dragon.
Yeah, this Dark Horse is galloping towards a 2-0 lead in the grand finals. Criminally underrated. Not for much longer.
Look how worried they are. Obviously, nobody defaulting to lock down the B apartment's push, and that might be a problem. Magic's might be the problem. Over towards A, he's been a loose piece, causing issues as they scale in towards the side. Now he has vacuumed up a whole lot of room. It's forced out Spirit to rotate heavily over towards A. 50 seconds left. They have a good idea what's coming.
Can they hit the shots required? Oh, wow, Sontix and Shiro have, but there's Frozen in the feed. He lives to tell the tale of his first exchange with Donk.
Bomb's committed.
How's Karrigan getting to get this one down? Chopper can activate, Chopper
swing
can deny.
him.
He's just going to have him. Needs some cover. Robs at least gets the trade, but it's Shiro that builds the round. Frozen, less favored now in a 1 versus 2 with it all to do. Just run down by Shiro.
That is confidence right there from Shiro.
Here I come.
Yeah, you want to play fun and games in a clutch situation. There's a bullet right between the eyes.
Of course, it's Shiro again.
Yeah, and that is 2 rounds in a row where Frozen probably thinks he has a chance. Brought back to reality. And Chopper, yeah, look, the order of this, Robs is doing his best to cover, but think about how many positions he's having to worry about. There's no combination, nowhere's safe. As FaZe are about to falter again.
Spirit looking so damn good. Up the ramp. Bit more pace to this. Pep in the step. Chopper timing window. May not expect someone so far forward in the sandwich position. Good fight from Brokey. Donk is down. Frozen onto Chopper into the site and smoke off. The AWP cannot contribute. That bomb's going down a whole lot earlier this time. FaZe, that's something, and that's more from Frozen. Warming into things. Zontix clears. It's a big find.
Brokey's low, and I said Rain hasn't fragged this second half. I think that remains true.
An opportunity to change that in a compulsory round. Well, they are down 2-0 in this best of 5. Rain, good angle. Oh, doesn't finish it. Chiro's shoulder baits him out, goes running and gunning. He's gone. They need to be on the bomb, and Brokey secures it. They survived the night, Chad, but there's more ahead of us.
Only just, and everybody's just gone down in the server. This is where we need to take stock. The inventory comes out for both teams. Have a look at what buys we can get through. It's going to be bleak. Both teams are likely to invest. Even with Spirit losing that round, 1900 lost into the next. And Rain, this mouse situation, we didn't think it would plague him because he was able to find impact. But in the second half, he's really struggling. They're not going to go all in, so Spirit just going to upgrade into some pistols here. I don't think they're allowing FaZe to get to 10. They might just snatch it away, especially if Donk just runs up mid, hammers them with the deagle, can't do it. And just as Rain was starting to look good, we can't have lost him for the series. He's a big game player. There's 4 more to get through. Double digits is what they mustered last time in the group stage. Flash over, it's good, but Karrigan stays strong, converts that. FaZe need to keep as many bodies alive as they can. You can see they're operating with Galils anyway. Taking care of business, they get the 10th, but 2 more. Lighter investment from Spirit. Now we get to see the full buy. Shiro's AWP not available. How does that change the complexion of the CT setup? They have been quite dynamic. Felt like they've always had more personnel than they've needed, and that's tripped FaZe up more often than not. Donk letting his ears breathe. Headsets in ears. That's a change from the group stage.
Doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Get the big boys out once you get the crowd in play.
Still playing his game, it's Donk. He's comfortable just walking up mid. This is an aggressive CT maneuver to start, and he's going to be calling mid clear. Or is he? Now it is, onto Rain, Frozen trades. Carrigan may overlook this forward position of Magic's. Times it to perfection again. A huge contribution, a crucial one from Magic's, puts them in the lead. This is onto Frozen, big find, huge find. Hope reignites for FaZe. Chopper, default side, head on a swivel is Brokey, timing's everything. Chopper hasn't finished his meal. Brokey onto 14 HP. Goes wide, covered by Robs. Magic's, can he continue to lay waste to FaZe? He's caught again, it's Robs with the double up. Zontic's thrust into a 1 versus 3.
Is he going to give it a look? 2,400 lost into the next. They're not going to have a lot to operate with. Zontic's well aware of that, but still giving this one a look. Diffuse kit not there, and bottom spotted. It's the trio. Brokey, Frozen, and Robs. They are the ones delivering. Rain's gone cold. Carrigan's calling a good game. And Frozen, I think he's fed up of not converting those clutches. This type of purchase, FaZe have Spirit right where they want them for an overtime. Let's take this one the distance. Frozen taking the necessary risks now, not playing with fear, with the back against the wall. Good luck, have fun. Final round. Oh, and Shiro! The AWP hasn't done a lot, but the Scout has.
That's a massive find. They're walking with a limp in a must-win round. And the Spodek silenced by one Scout shot.
Oh. And look at this immediate reaction. The desk highlighted the proactive nature of Spirit. Oh, this is heads up Counter-Strike. And look at the stack on the other side. The smoke to block the shotgun of Magic's. He has been everywhere. This would be crushing.
Of all the ways for it to go down, a Scout, a shotgun, a menagerie of weaponry. Magic's does it! Carrigan has found it! And we play on a little longer. Chopper onto Robs though. Big on the MP9, that Scout's still a threat.
The flank is fast.
Hold on, Chopper's doing it all right now. FaZe, they just have to count on Carrigan and Frozen.
Here comes Zontix.
It's gonna end right here unless Frozen can do the impossible. It's 2! What away from doing it, Spirit have taken their map pick in regulation.
That is going to hurt FaZe. They put Spirit right where they wanted them, down to an absolute miserable bye. And Spirit find a way to keep the streak. Mirage, their home turf for a reason.